So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the worst MacBooks you could probably buy in 2024. Now, these are going to range all over the place, but the first thing I'll definitely tell you is with a lot of these particular MacBooks, they're very good, in their own right, probably when they first came out, but they probably aren't, worth buying anymore. The first ones are any of the MacBooks that are pretty much currently unsupported with software or no longer getting the next version of major, updates. This goes for the MacBook Pros, Airs, any MacBook you could ever think about, including discontinued MacBooks like those, those 12-inch MacBook, the MacBooks that they made a long time ago. There's no reason to buy any of these unsupported Macs considering they're pretty much outdated with software. You should almost always consider buying some of these newest Macs or that are still supported with software. So think about it from that standpoint. Like I said, it doesn't make much sense to go and buy one of these Macs that are currently unsupported. So think of I think it's the 2016 MacBooks or older, or some of the 2017 MacBooks and older. Those are no longer supported with software, but all of the MacBooks after that, I think, are supported with software. So if you're watching this like 10 years from now, just keep in mind any of the Macs that are, currently unsupported, those are the first ones to, I would consider like the worst ones to go ahead and buy. Now, I would say the second tier class of devices that I probably wouldn't recommend buying either are any of these, MacBooks that have those butterfly keyboards. Now, those butterfly keyboards were essentially these newer type of keyboards that Apple made that were supposed to be thinner. I think they were supposed to look better or something like that, but functionality-wise, they just weren't great. And they ended up, not only did people hate them, they also had, faulty issues. A lot of them would actually have some issues where they would just go ahead and start breaking, and there was a service repair program going on for them. You are so much better off not purchasing any MacBooks with those particular keyboards. If you think of any of the Intel Macs, those ones all basically had those butterfly keyboards except for maybe like one or two. But any of the 2020 MacBook Pro or MacBook Airs non-M1 models and before, so from 2016 all the way up into 2020 or 2019, those particular MacBooks essentially almost all had butterfly keyboards. So if you're in a situation where you're looking for the next keyboard or the next MacBook, make sure you do not buy one that has those particular, keyboards, because if you do, there could be some faulty issues going on for those ones. So once again, that's just another somewhat minor thing to keep in mind there as well. On top of that, another big set of, devices that I probably wouldn't recommend buying either are any of the MacBooks that are Intel based. Like I said, unless you're, on a workload that doesn't really require much or anything like that, you are always better off purchasing Macs that are basically getting the M series of chipsets. And any of the M1, M2, or M3 MacBooks are some of the best MacBooks you could probably buy, especially in the used market. So it makes a lot more sense to go and purchase those ones rather than buying the latest and greatest, Intel Macs that Apple has made. So that pretty much covers it up here. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.